Hello, my name is Tim Healy, and welcome to our HTML5 intro demo. We're going to have tons of demos on all the individual features in the HTML5 interface. This is just going to quickly be an overview. Goal of all these videos is to last no more than sort of 5-10 minutes and give you a very specific piece of information about some functionality in the tool. These videos are accessible from the tool in most cases, and if not there, certainly on the web page where you can go and to the resource center and get the videos in a directory format, and you can peruse them and then use the ones you want. So for this video, we're just going over an overview. First and foremost about the HTML5 interface is it is in fact written in HTML5. No surprise there. That makes it browser agnostic, so you can run it in any of the major browsers. I personally test it primarily in Chrome, IE, and Firefox, but I have the training department using it in Safari and other browsers, so I am sure it works. But I love the performance in Chrome, if you had to ask me which was my favorite. There are tons of visualizations in this product. We took advantage of what HTML5 had to offer. I incorporated them all into this. The interface is completely customizable. That has to be shown to understand, but the point of it is you can configure the interface however you want your users to experience it. You can assign different interfaces to different users and so on and so forth. Again, there will be videos dedicated to almost all of these topics, that one certainly. It is fully integrated with FTK. The viewer doesn't require Flash and is very fast. That again makes it not only browser agnostic but form factor agnostic, so you can use this thing on a phone or on a tablet. Really not a good application for on a phone, really not set up for an interface that small, but it could be utilized there. But it works very well on a tablet. The analytics and ECA in this product are by far our most consumable across any of our products, meaning you can interact with them in a very intuitive way, and I think they provide a lot more value than our other visualizations have. We have much better review sets and user tracking. They're easier to set up. They're easier to monitor. A lot of tools for that type of functionality. And it is optimized for memory management. So you can get the best possible user experience out of it given whatever device and the limitations of whatever device you're utilizing. And again, there's a lot on that needs to be seen to understand, and there are videos directly on it. But it has that functionality. I think you'll find it very powerful, very helpful. So let's go into the tool and just quickly click around a little bit. This is the desktop view. It's one of many views supported by the tool. I like to start out here because it sort of immediately shows you the breadth of the tool. You can see every one of these is a widget, a piece of functionality, almost a separate program that can be utilized. You can open them, click around in them, do whatever. We'll click on the timeline one here. This would show you a case timeline, a grid timeline. Again, there's timeline video itself, so we won't spend tons of time here. There are lots of different functionality. They can all be provided to the user, or if you find this overwhelming and you think your users will be even more overwhelmed, you can limit what a user sees. In addition, we have simple filters over here on the left, and we have your familiar tabs, FTK tabs. We've got a date range here. You can filter down your date range. You can search here, all that kind of stuff. You can choose your case. Actually, one thing that's very important to mention here is that unlike all of our other tools, this tool is multi-case aware. So in my cases, I can select all of these or some of them, and then I can load them, and those cases will in fact all load as though they were one case. Depending on what region you are in, that can be hugely powerful. It can be also entirely useless. You don't need to use it for sure. Okay, I told you this is the desktop view. We also support other views. Let me just click on one, but I'll quickly show you. We've got a data type view, we've got an FTK view, a tasking view, a mobile view. And then this is the OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder view. It doesn't ship with the product, that's why it's not capitalized. But it's to show you how we can customize an interface using any one of these widgets to create a user experience, whatever user experience we want. So let me just click on, for right now, to keep this video short, I'm just going to click on the FTK view and not click on any of the other ones. But you see it pops up. It's rearranged the widgets into a specific structure. You've got your you've got your filters here on the left. If I had a case loaded, you have the grid here on the bottom. And then you have, if you will, your viewer panel here. This is the actual viewer. And then you have all these different widget pieces of functionality that you can click on to, if you wanted to see all this data in a timeline mode, you could go ahead and click on that. If you wanted to see it in the social analyzer, you could click on it there. And again, you still have these same views, same tabs. And you could go back and say, okay, well, I want to give the viewer both the desktop view and the FTK view. You can, of course, do that. I'm going to quickly show you the OCD view as well. This was a view designed to be ridiculously simple. You can see it just has the filter, and this would be the grid. And we've also given the guy a calendar view, but it was a really simple view in which we've exposed very few widgets to this user to keep his experience very streamlined. Anyway, lots of videos on this functionality, so I'm not going to spend a ton of time here. But the short of it is multi-case aware, browser agnostic, HTML5, and hopefully very intuitive and hopefully very streamlined. So anyway, that's the first video. I hope you've enjoyed it and it's useful. Let me go back to my contact details. Here are my contact details. Feel free to utilize them anytime. I'm always available and always eager to help. Thank you very much.